What's up? I am Kyle on the mic and welcome to season 2 of Stand Out with Kyle, an interview series where we bring unique people who have been their authentic self and spotlight them. But first I want to give a shout out to our amazing studio space sponsor, that is Studio Space DMV, for offering this amazing creative space for me to go ahead and film this season. Now, if you need somewhere to go and be creative, go ahead and tap it with them right here. Follow them on all social medias and also go ahead and book. What you waiting for? But listen, this is the interview I've been waiting for right here. Now, I'm so excited to have this amazing triple threat performer because the girl's been playing with her, all right? And they may act like she can't do what it do, but she can show you better than she can tell you. We're going to talk all about it right here with the one, the only Miss Kaniyah. All right. Oh, okay, Big Bird, whatever we're going to call it. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. But before we get started, we do want to start off with an icebreaker, you know, get the energy and the vibes going. So we're going to do a little cipher, okay? I know, you're like, hold on now, see? A little cipher, but, you know, you must use the word stand out in the cipher. And you know, we can do this together. It's a community thing, all right? So our instrumental is going to be Lil' Kim Crush on You because you know you slide on these throwback tracks, and we don't get to that because we don't let them know the beginning, all right? Because they're a little confused right now where Miss Kaniyah came from, all right? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and play the instrumental. Let's go ahead and vibe out real quick, all right? Let's get it. KyleOnTheMic, Miss Kaniyah, stand out. We on fire. You ready? Let's go get them. Miss Kaniyah, stand out. Come on. Yeah, you know, KyleOnTheMic, standing out here all day and night. We got our blue. We do it too. Miss Kaniyah, I'm gonna pass it on to you.
We outside, looking good as can't take me. I'm coming for the bucks.
Oh, yeah, we getting money. And my face ain't nothing funny. Hey, Miss Kaniyah and KyleOnTheMic, true. Stand out all day and night, true. And you know we're gonna talk all about it. Big Bird, we'll talk about it. She can walk, she can sing, she can dance. Doing everything, standing out across the land. We're gonna do it, Miss Kaniyah and KyleOnTheMic. Stand out here, season 2. Let's get it started tonight. Hey!
I didn't have to do that because Kyle is a rapper in his next life. I'm like, okay, where's my part? Where's my part? It's okay. I was a little rusty anyway.
Yeah, I was awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and hold you on to that one, all right? That was my icebreaker. But you know, we're gonna get into all the truth and all the truthness, but also get into your journey as Miss Kaniyah and you know your talent. And I let people know that you are that girl. All right. But I want to start off the name Miss Kaniyah. Now it came from. Correct me if I'm wrong, your teacher calling you Miss Kaniyah when you're younger and that stuck with you? Talk about the name and everything.
Yeah, like I feel like it's just one of those things, like, you know, like teachers was always respectful. They always put the Miss or Mr. in front of all the kids' name. And I don't know, I made it my MySpace password. And after that, I literally just stuck with it.
And from there, you just been Miss Kaniyah. It's always been that name.
Literally.
Okay.
Or like Naya, like DC, like when I was a little ghetto.
You know,
I had my nickname.
A little Naya, a little something like that.
When I got grown and I got cute and I got classy, it was like, don't forget the Miss.
No, but I want to ask you, like, talk about, when did you get into that, creative niche of like music and performing arts? Because I know, I knew you, of course, with Models Inc., but also when you were doing them ciphers, like them Bible runs, like the MJ one, the Prince sample, you were really creative with it, but we won't tap into that. But talk about the beginning stages of when this all became like a reality for you.
Yeah. So obviously, like MySpace was probably like 15 years ago.
Right.
And, I just was always into music, but I've always been into Beyonce.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like something about her. Like everybody loves Beyonce, right?
Obviously.
Come on. But it's like, she's like a real star, like real talent, real performing, real stardom. Like you can't not watch her if that's something that you want to do and feel like, oh my God, like how can I like emulate this in some kind of way?
Right.
And so like I was like a Beyonce fan very, very, very young, but I couldn't sing. So I was like, okay, what's next? Rapping. And that's I knew I just wanted to be like a star. I wanted to be a performer. I wanted to be on stage dancing like Beyonce, but I had to find what works for me since I couldn't sing.
Yeah.
And so literally I just started rapping during MySpace, music days. We had the music page, and then also I'm like really from the hood in DC, and I always just wanted more. Like I wanted to go to like Duke Ellington. Like I never really had those choices. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just used GarageBand.
Come on.
And I figured it out on my own because I couldn't go to Duke Ellington.
Right,
So.
but you found a way, and I think that's one thing I love about us as creatives, like hearing the story, the origin of it, like, you know, us figuring out ways to make it happen. And I think that's what makes us successful in our lifestyle and our career, of finding ways to make it happen, even when like we may be shut down or have access to something. It's like, okay, you saying this can't happen? Bet I'm gonna find another way.
Absolutely.
It's like, you know, it's like that that do or die sink or swim.
Yeah.
And one thing you're gonna do, you're gonna keep swimming. And your blue on right here looking like an aqua queen now. Come on now,
Okay.
Miss Kaniyah. But come on now, oh, I cannot. Oh, it's gonna be a good interview right here. But talk about us when you started getting into performing arts, because I know like your experience, your days with Models Inc. How was that? Shout out to Bang and Aaron.
Period. So it's what a lot of people don't know. I started like doing like performing and like ballroom scene and all that when I was in the 5th grade.
Wow.
Like I got like picked up out of school. Like somebody, I don't even remember exactly who, but I just remember being in the 5th grade, going to Blow Piers, and them like telling me to come and join like a house, and I did it. And then from there, that's when I got experience to Models Envy and Exquisite. I was actually with them first. And then I landed with Models Inc. and then I was just with Models Inc. for the longest time. So about like 10 years.
Got you.
So I've literally been like performing, dancing, like acting, like giving the girls fever, giving the girls what it's supposed to give since I was a kid. That's why these hoes can't me. Yeah, it's really like in me for real.
Yes, no, for sure. So, and yeah, like start from 5, all right?
Okay.
10 toes down, and they recruited you. You didn't seek it, they seeked you because it was already in you.
Absolutely.
And for those who don't know what a house is, tell them, what is a house?
So a house is like, it's like a group of people, and all that's doing like ballroom. Everybody got their different categories.
So a community of like-minded individuals and basically like in the ballroom scene.
Yeah, but it's different because houses are international.
Got you.
So it's certain chapters.
Okay.
And that's why it's called house, because you have a house in Atlanta, you have a house in LA, you have a house in London. Yeah. Everywhere, but it's all under one name.
Got you.
And all of the different houses have the same exact thing. Got you.
And so with that performing Models Inc., I know y'all did Beyonce tributes and everything. So you was definitely really feeling like Beyonce. But I mean, even tapping into, even though you say you couldn't sing, but the rapping, when did the rapping start to really take off for you? What would you say kind of took it off for you?
I would say it's so crazy because I feel like I've had so many pivotal points in my career. Yeah. I just think that, okay, so the very first song I did was a cover to Craig Mack, Flavor in Your Ear. Yes. And that was in 2018. Yes. And it went viral on Twitter. And I remember that. Like viral was a thing. You know what I mean? And after that, like I just would keep doing freestyles and stuff like that, and they would go viral, some more than others, some less than the one before, or like just extremely big, like the Michael Jackson one.
What did they say? Clock it? Come on, now that one. That was, woo! That was crazy. You made it so Miss Kaniyah J.
That was crazy.
Come on, you made it Miss Kaniyah Jackson, all right?
That one was crazy.
Yes, but go ahead, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you're saying about the ciphers, and so that went viral from Twitter, and then the MJ one, did the Prince one, and then you did the check on it, Beyonce one. Like, what tapped you into the creative niche of like just wanting to go ahead and use those authentic, you know, powerhouses and making it your own? Because I think that was a key to also your success as well.
Yeah, I think coming up, it wasn't a female artist that I wanted to be like, or like really was inspired by, other than obviously Nicki Minaj, like Big Sag. But even with Nicki Minaj, I think like Nicki Minaj gets it, and that's why, even not to skip ahead, but that's why I kind of moved into like more pop and stuff like that, because it was this one woman that showed that you can do everything and you can be everything. But as far as like just going those routes, I feel like those particular songs challenge your creativity and they challenge your talent. I've done other songs. I've done City Girl songs. I've done King Von songs. Like I've done like you know, today's beats.
You can slide on any beat. Let them know I'm talented with this.
Yeah, those still did good and stuff like that. But I think like back then, that's when you show like your real raw, uncut talent, the sound of your voice. You know what I mean? Yes. Like that's important. Everybody can't be a rapper because everybody don't have the voice.
Talk about it. That's the truth. That's the truth.
So like when you slide on beats like that, you gotta really have that pizzazz. Like you gotta have that oomph like that. You gotta be like that for real. Yeah. So that's really why I chose those.
And especially being from DC, you know, it's when it comes to music, and if they like you, they like you. They don't, it's cutthroat. You know, being from the city, how was your experience here in the city? How does that help you kind of grow? How did it help you mold yourself into like that artist as well?
I think like it was like a like a love-hate, bittersweet thing for me.
Yeah.
I think like when I first came out and I was doing a lot of the hip hop stuff, I was getting a lot of love. But then when I started really teaching myself music, like melodies, and started singing more and being a little bit more melodic, but more on the pop side.
See, she knows the verbiage, okay? Come on, artists, don't play with her. We talking today, go ahead.
I started, you know, actually losing a lot of support. You know what I mean? And I think how it shaped me was just knowing like, okay, yes, I'm from here. I love my city. I would never, I would never disregard like how I was brought up or nothing like that. But you know, I just had to venture out because I stopped getting the support here.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Because I was doing a different sound that they couldn't really relate to. You know what I mean? I had to like use that to fuel me. Like, okay, DC ain't working out. Let's move around. If this is really what you want to do, you can make it anywhere. Got you.
And speaking about moving out, so my next question was going to ask, when did you know when it was that transition to leave? But I'm guessing you feeling like, okay, if
not getting the support,
got support you needed, and he's like, okay, I know what I can do. Somewhere else is going to go ahead and tap into this. So where did you move next? Was it Los Angeles? So how was the experience in Los Angeles? I know you talked about before, like, you know, the industry is different out there. You know, you have to do certain things, sniff a little certain things, and, you know, smoke a little certain things to be approved by other people's opinions. Also, producers trying to seduce you. Like, talk about that LA experience, you know, as much as you can. Like, how was that? Because I know you talked about that being the experience you thought it was, but you stood true to yourself.
You know, I mean, LA was a lot. LA was a mess. I think LA is a place where, like, you're not going to find community.
Right.
Like, you have to be a super strong-willed woman. That's why I'm so grateful to be from DC. You know what I mean? Because we kind of, like, pretty gangsters for real.
Come on now.
You got to really, like, be able to protect yourself. Or you're going to get out there, you can get lost. You're going to... anything can happen to you out there because these people, it's a lot. But I will say, though, I developed myself as an artist. I took 3 years. I didn't put out no music, nothing. I literally was in the studio locking in with like different types of people, learning my sound, like really putting in the work. Because I was like, when I pop out, my life going to change. I didn't know how, when, where. It's going to change, and so I'm grateful for that. Yes,
and it was from LA, then you came to New York. And then how was New York's thing? I thought, was that more like a community vibe for you?
It was, you know, and I was only in New York for 6 months. I just had to get out of
LA.
I was like, I can't do it.
They're little weirdos now. The artists I looked up to a little crazy.
Okay, listen. So, and that's another thing too, like, I was so grateful that when I got there and I started being around the people that I've watched growing up be mega stars, I was like, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like her. I don't want to be like him. I don't even want to be friends with these people. And that empowered me because it's like, okay, you really want your own thing. You're not just chasing fame to be famous and be lit. It's like you want it so that you can show people different. You know what I mean? Because once I started really seeing these like celebrities for who they truly are, I was like, oh no, ma'am.
Like, of course you can't say your names, but could you like just give us an experience or like a scenario that happened that was just kind of like weird?
It's so many. What's a good one?
Yeah, what's a standout one?
It's so many. I remember. Who? It's so many. I'm trying to think like what's like a real good one. I remember like going to like this party, and you know how the parties are. Yeah. And the parties are everything people say they are.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Okay.
And
I know where you're getting at.
I just remember like this particular artist, he was just being very like aggressive, I would say. And I think like, okay, that might be saying too much.
Okay.
But he was like just really aggressive.
Got
and
you.
When it came down to like drugs and stuff like that, it was like very forceful. It just seemed like a very like unsafe environment. And I don't do drugs at all. I've never done them and I never will. And just being in that situation just kind of made me feel like, oh, this shit is really dangerous for real. Like it ain't like, no, this is real. And
if you don't have that, you know, that street smart and also this secureness in yourself and not just want to do anything just to be approved by others, you can lose yourself. And so, all right, so you came here to New York, you said it was 6 months, found a community, then after that you went to Atlanta, correct?
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay,
now.
so how's Atlanta been?
Atlanta's cool. You know what I mean? I'm freshly new there. I've only been there for like a month and
Oh, but they gonna know. They gonna know you now.
I like Atlanta though.
Yeah, and I'm sure Atlanta likes you too. But this with all that grind and everything, you've been working hard. You've been putting the work in, making music, perfecting yourself as an artist. And I know put you on the BET Awards stage. Now you've been to the Grammy Awards. You've been to several award shows, BET Award shows. But you were able to perform at the BET Awards. Talk about that experience and how full circle that was for you.
Ooh, it was very full circle because I had literally just like last year during New Year's, I had, you know, did like a vision board, manifestation board, and I was like, I'm performing on the BET.
Right.
But it was the specific stage that I wanted.
Yeah.
I didn't get that, but I got something.
Yes.
And I think that's like, it's something very powerful about that. I think too though, I'm also one of the people where like, I always have something for people to congratulate.
Right.
Like I'm always moving, I'm always doing something, right? But those same moments kind of make me feel like, what's the word? What is it like? I use it all the time.
So you're saying like when you're always getting, you're always just doing something, people just kind of get kind of stagnant with it, like always congratulating you?
No, it's like, what is it when you get an opportunity and you feel like, damn, is this opportunity like really happening to me?
Oh, you what's the word? Huh? You can
Imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome.
Correct.
All right,
And
there we go. Shout out to the crew.
So, you know, these big moments always give me like a sense of like imposter syndrome.
Yes, I feel that.
Only because it's like I've had so many big moments in my career and I feel like I'm still not where I should be. Like I've been viral so many times. I've had so many great opportunities like the BTs and like the Bullets and like things that United Masters has done for me. And I worked for
Off
Netflix,
the radar.
Everything. I've done everything. And it's like, when nothing truly happens from those experiences, you start having imposter syndrome. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck is
like what's going on? I feel like I'm still here when I'm trying to move here.
But you gotta act like this because you have done so much for yourself.
Right.
But it's like you really feel like this sometimes, you know. So it was a good thing. Like I'm grateful, obviously, but it's just one of those things.
No, for sure, and you definitely killed the stage, and I remember being there, and I was like, yep. And we said, Miss Kaniyah from DC to DMV. You know, we gotta add the DMV, but she's like, Kaniyah from DC. I was like, all right, now let them know. But you killed it though, and I really, when it comes to your raps and your bars, like you said, you really have to have a certain type of intellect on how you pronounce the words, how you know, it's like poetry, you know, and you have that, and we gotta make sure these people know because we gonna get into it in a minute, okay? But like you said, all your accolades. How was it with Netflix? You say you did something with Netflix?
I had did like styling with them.
Okay, so stylist, and you put it on. Talk about your fashion, you know, because I feel like even also your looks. No pun intended with the song. I look good. I mean, but your looks, you know, what got you into the fashion scene? Because obviously,
I always love fashion.
You always love. You know what? Let's get into it. All right, now Joseline Cabaret. Let's get into it. Now you're probably one of the best dressed on that show. I mean, when it comes to fashion and everything. I mean, the colors. I mean, they call you Big Bird. I think your fans are calling you that. But people don't know, where did Big Bird come from?
So the girls would literally just call me Big Bird because I was wearing my little Mongolian yellow fur around. You know what I mean? Because we're in and out of sprinters all day long. It's hot and then it's extremely cold in the sprinter. You know what I mean? Even though it's summertime, like, child, this is the only coat I bought.
Right.
That's all I'm wearing, boo.
And fashion has no weather. Fashion has no climate, okay?
They were saying it to be funny.
Yeah.
But it really is like, girl, this coat eats boots. What are you talking about?
Right, but first of all, before we get into it, how did the opportunity present itself to be on Joseline's Cabaret? Like, how did that happen?
So, I actually applied.
Okay.
And like directly after the BET Awards, the next day, they called me. And it was like, yeah, like, you know, we know you do music and stuff like that. So they really approached me off the basis of music. And they just was like, you know, you're one of like our top picks. We're really interested in you. And, you know, we're going to call you back in a couple of days to let you know if you made it or not. But they ended up calling me back in like an hour. And they was just like, we want you. You get on a plane in 2 days. Literally.
And it was like after that, instant filming.
Instant filming.
Wow. So how was the experience? You know, we see it, you know, through the camera, but how was the experience been in the house? Because it seemed like, why everybody hating on you? I feel like you literally are being yourself and they're thinking you're Miss Goody Two Shoes and you're literally just like, I'm not here for the drama. Now, let's just be honest. Everybody's mad because you don't want to fight. They think you're this pretty prissy girl that thinks they're better than everybody. And, you know, you're staying your accolades and you don't want to fight, but they know how to test you. Why do you think that was a narrative? Why do you think they started hating you?
I think a lot of times girls feel like if they've done something before, like before you, you should treat them a certain kind of way. Yeah. And for me, it's like respect goes both ways. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not a little girl, just like you aren't a little girl. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you're interested in like, you know, us getting to know each other, it has to be a respect thing. Yeah. And I think like when I came in dressed a certain kind of way. Like even on the first episode, as y'all seen, like I had on Louboutins, I had on like my corset. Like I'm like, baby, I'm on TV. Yeah. And everybody had on like athletic wear, and I think that might have like not rubbed in the wrong way, because I don't want to say it like that, but I feel like it's just, they giving like, girl, like, why you dressed up? This ain't that. But I'm like, this is that for me.
Yes, you're smart. It's marketing.
Like, I'm confused. And so I think like the OGs, they just were kind of like, they just didn't like me just off the bat, like off nothing, just by how I came in. And once I sensed that, like, I'm from DC, you don't like me? Okay.
Yeah. That was the vibe I got. It was like, you're not worried about what other people have to say. You try to talk to people. They, you know, picking their narrative or like following what the other girls are doing. It's kind of like, okay, listen, I'm extending the hand, whether you take it or not, so be it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also, I mean, how is Jocelyn? How is Jocelyn in person? Because I be watching and she be cussing y'all out, calling y'all all type, not really you, but she be saying a lot. But how is it with Jocelyn Hernandez? Like, how is Jocelyn?
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say that Jocelyn is a businesswoman.
Okay.
And so am I. So that's all I got to say on that.
Oh, okay. All right, so stay tuned. We're hearing, right? All right, bet. All right, and also I want to talk about, you know, we know the fight. Now, the fight, you been chilling, but like you said, if someone comes at you, it's like, all right, bet. You want to sit for me? I'm gonna go ahead and give you a taste of what you wanted. When she threw that water bottle and that water on you, and you like, you know what? She said, who you want to fight? You was like, both of them. And I was like, first I was like, oh, can I now? Are you gonna have the energy to do both? And you.
Lord.
You did what had to be done, all right? But take us through that moment right there. What was going through your mind when it happened? Because you all were practicing.
Yeah.
You thought everything was cool. She stepped out because she couldn't take your energy or whatever. And she came back and they were on that mode trying to damn near jump you.
And we were cool. So I thought she was playing at first. Like, there's a lot of things they cut out that she was saying to me in the beginning of her little speech.
Got
so
you.
I really thought she was just joking. You know what I mean? Because we were literally cool. We was on the same squad. Like, we were a white squad. Like, we was practicing together like during the morning time, like 7 a.m. Like, I really thought we were cool. The only people that had a problem with me at that time was Dez and Erica. Yeah. And so when I was literally like, I would have never expected her to like attack me or like nothing. And you know, for me, it was just one of those things where they say a lot that a lot of the OGs are also mad at me because they feel like I came on the show for my brand. And what I was telling them is like, yeah, I did come because I do music and I want to expand and I want to get an audience, as everyone else should be here to want to do something else. But I'm very talented. I can dance down, actually. Yes. So not only am I coming here for something, but I also have something to bring here as well. Right. You know, I'm not just coming here empty-handed, baby. I got something for you. Right. And whether that's looks, whether that's entertainment, whether that's what the girls liking right now, which is me. Or I have something to bring to the table. Right. But also I need something for me as well. Yeah. Because you don't want something for you, baby. That don't got nothing to do with me. Right. Don't try to dim my light because yours isn't shining. Because I'm standing out. Respectfully. And so for me, I didn't want to fight because I really care about my career. I really care about my image. I really care about just who I am. I know a lot of people say like, well, why would you go on the show? I feel like that show isn't all about fighting. It's a lot about dancing. And I was okay with getting eliminated for not fighting. As long as I came in, I did my thing, I was able to like gain something from the experience, I was cool with that. You know what I mean? I didn't need to stay the whole time or like whatever, you know? And I also feel like sometimes reality TV feel like it's spaces for everyone. It's a lot of people, it's a lot of more girls like me than it is like them. You know what I mean? So we need shine too. You know, it should be a space on those networks for girls like me. And so for me, it just was like, I really just wanted to go dance, go on tour, BT, be cute, and that be it. And they just wanted to fight me because of it. Yeah. And I'm like, you were literally just being you, but I mean, you held your ground, you held your own, and you showed them, but like you said, you're not trying to get to that level. You're trying to say, I'm a businesswoman who is multi-talented, who's been doing this since I was 5. I can model, I can rap, I can produce, I can put it on. I mean, you're the overall quadruple threat, I'll say. But it's like, so why try to be on here and act like, why would I put myself on? Why would I use this as a platform for me to step up? Because that's what everybody's doing with having you on. And respectfully, why wouldn't you put yourself on? Right. And I think a lot of times they were upset because I came in a time where this season Jocelyn is saying that she wants a female artist. So I came in a time where I guess like a lot of things that wasn't acceptable before is now acceptable now. And that's why they feel like I'm just skating through. When it's not that, it's just that she changed her mind, baby. This her show. Right. So if she want an artist on the show, that's her thing. Right. I'm not wrong for being here because she wants an artist. Right. I'm an artist. Right.
And they're trying to come through like dance on the
1 + 1 equals 2, boo.
Right, exactly. And I know they try to get on you like having you dance on the pole and see what you're doing that. It's like, no, it's not all that. It's showing you what I can do dancing wise.
Yeah.
Like I'm an artist, I'm a performer.
Yeah.
Not just here just doing whatever because that's what you want me to do. Jocelyn says this is what she wanted, this is what I'm here to give.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't follow your calling, so that's on you.
on you, boo.
Did you ever have anxiety going to sleep on that show? Because I
did.
always wanted like, going to sleep, I feel like it was like Gotham City.
I didn't sleep. Like for the first 2 weeks, I did not sleep. Like it was so bad. Like it just was so, because it's one of those situations where you just don't know what's going to happen. You like on edge 24/7. So it's like I really didn't sleep much, and that was kind of like really like messing with me mentally because it was just like the more I was getting tried, like I got tried so much more than y'all actually seen. That it's like that was just like the breaking point for me. And then like even like to even get back to the fight, like when she threw the liquor. In my mind, I told myself, like, you got a choice. I had like a second to think about it. You got a choice. You can leave right now. Leave with like your dignity or whatever. You had a couple of looks. You looked cute a little bit, whatever. And you'll be fine. The world might think you, but you'll still have like just, you're not on reality TV fighting, looking crazy, right?
Right.
Or you defend yourself.
Yeah.
Which one? Right? I had to weigh it in that split second, like, and the DC was just like, you know what I mean?
Right, because like, I mean, throwing a drink at somebody is disrespectful.
2 drinks at that.
2 drinks and the bottle.
Like, and the bottle.
I was like, no, I'm not trying. But I was like, all right, and I'm like, oh my God, but no, yes, like, that's what I said. Like, and you held your own. And at the end of the day, if like looking back at that, what someone knows is like she definitely didn't antagonize that situation. Talking about you didn't. And at the end of the day, whenever life happens, you're not going to get disrespected and not respect yourself and defend yourself because at the end of the day, she was trying to find a way to put hands on you.
Yeah,
so it's either I was going to be cool and walk away, or someone was going to lay hands on me, and then when the girls got home, they tried to jump you.
Y'all gonna see in a new episode.
I was like, oh my gosh.
It was a lot.
Yes, so I'm gonna ask you now, how is your mental state right now? How are you mentally? Because I know that was a lot. And like you say, it play a lot on your mind. I know before you've always went to therapy, and things like that. But how are you mentally now?
I'm good now. I went like as soon as I got home. I like decompressed. I talked to my best friend, and she's like a healer. So she made sure that I was good, and then I went back to therapy, and we just talked about a lot of things. And my therapist, she was just like so disappointed in me, but I just had to like let go, let God. I'm in that space in my life where it's just like you can't change the past.
Right, you're right. You learn from it.
It is what it is. Nothing that you can do can change your past or pre-live the future. So it is what it is. You kind of gotta just keep going. So I was just like, well, only thing I can do now is focus on my mental health, get ready for when this actually airs. Yeah. Prepare my mind for that, because that's another battle. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then, so I think I'm good now, especially now because I'm getting so much support. I think even if I wasn't getting as much support, I'm still strong enough to, I'll be cool. But because I'm getting so much support and so many women are seeing me and seeing the situation for what it is, even with all of the cuts, because they cut so much stuff out.
I'm about to say, sometimes they try to make a narrative.
So much out. And I felt like a lot of the fans was like, girl, we see it. Like, we see what's going on. And so I'm cool. I'm just appreciative for all of the love that I'm getting right now.
No, got you, because I was going to ask, is there any regret of being on the show? Like, would you ever do it again? Or you're like, this was a cool little, see what it's like and let it be?
We just have to see.
Have to see. No, got you. All right, I got that. Stay tuned. But the tour's coming up. Talk about the tour. What can we expect on that?
Me eating.
Oh, come on. Let them know that.
In the front.
Oh, wait, where? Where?
In the front.
Where? One more time. I don't think they heard you in the back. Where they at?
In the front.
In the front. Okay.
Like I was the whole show. They didn't really haven't shown nothing there. I don't even know why they don't be showing me. Like, I'm always in the front. So I'm confused. But definitely, like, I'm super excited to go on tour. I'm excited to like actually meet the fans in real life. Yeah. I'm excited to like dance. You know what I mean? Like, I think that helps me with my career. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, just actually being able to do full on counts and be in it. You know what I mean?
So we about to see something. We about to see.
So I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
And we come to DC.
Yes, and you are coming to DC. Yes. You're gonna be home. I know the support is gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Yes. I'm gonna have to come. I'm gonna hit your team. I'm gonna have to come support. because I know you're gonna kill it.
Oh, it's gonna be
I know it's gonna be amazing. But music, what can we expect from you music-wise, Miss Kaniyah, the artist?
Oh, so much. I'm so excited. So I actually have a song dropping October the 8th.
Okay.
Okay, it's called Go Outside. And I already like shot my video for it and stuff like that. And then I'm going to get back like on my freestyle stuff.
Okay.
So I'm dropping a couple of freestyles this week actually.
Okay.
And then I just honestly have like 4 or 5 singles lined up directly after it, and one specifically for the show.
Any collaboration? Did Jocelyn hop on the beat?
No.
Oh, we need to collab with a Puerto Rican princess right there. But
Maybe.
Okay, we'll see. But is there any dream collaborations that you would love, anybody you like to work with?
Right now, probably like Glorilla.
Gorilla? Because what do you think about the rap game now? When the women in the rap game, what do you think about it right now?
I love it. I mean, I feel like the women now has opened up so many doors. You know what I mean? The women now is like in the lead. Like it used to be like a man world,
right? And
now it's like a bad world,
right?
So I'm just ready to get my foot in there.
Got you.
You know what I
And
mean?
well, what are the benefits that you're seeing now off of being on reality TV, and what have you learned from being on reality TV?
Like you really can get diehard fans and like diehard supporters who really appreciate you, because you know I think it actually helps with music because they are actually getting to know you by your personality, and they like you because of your personality, and sometimes that's hard to convey in music, especially for a person like me, because I'm like super private. I don't post much, I don't go live, which I should as an artist, you know what I mean? But I think like this opportunity, and then you seeing me talk, you seeing me walk, you seeing me react, you seeing me get mad, you're seeing me for who I am in all different layers. And then in turn, you're also learning about my music.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, yeah.
Right, and one more question before we wrap up. How does Miss Kaniyah stand out? Talk to us right here in this camera.
You know, Miss Kaniyah stands out by just being authentically herself, you know, showing up as myself every time, period. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, she said she can show you better than she can tell you, and I cannot wait to see what happens on this tour, what's happening to you with this music, also what happens in the rest of the season of Joseline Cabaret. Of course, when we air this, more episodes will be out, but we're talking about this around this time. But Miss Kaniyah, thank you so much for being here with me, talking about your upbringing. Let them know, like, listen, I do this. I've been doing this since 5, walking these girls down and dogging these girls down. They really want to get there. All right. But listen, make sure you follow us on all social medias at Stand Out with Kyle. Follow me as well at KyleOnTheMic. Where can I keep up with you? Miss Kaniyah, MissKaniyah. That's everywhere. Yes, and also shout out to our amazing studio sponsor, Studio Space DMV, for providing this amazing creative space for us to film. Now, if you need somewhere to go ahead and get creative, tap in with Studio Space DMV and follow them on all social medias. And this is season 2 of Stand Out with Kyle, with the one, the only, don't play with her, that girl, Miss Kaniyah. Period. Hey, clock it. Hey. Boom. That was. Come on, everybody, stand out with Kyle.